Yeah, we're going to take good care of you, okay?
You're going to be okay. You got a little pinch. Okay? Try not to jerk.
You might have to let her. I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can, okay? I promise. Okay.
You're going to be just
Can you
fine,
make when
okay?
I'm older?
Try and not jerk, okay? Really?
Okay, hold on just a minute, okay?
Don't look, sweetie, don't look.
Look at me. Look here.
Okay, be careful.
Look at me. Look at okay. You're okay. That's it. It goes out. It goes out. That's it.
It's done now.
It's done. It's done. The needle's out. The needle is out.
Can you give me some to that too?
They're right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see them.
You're okay. Okay? You're just fine, okay?
Just a minute. Right. Is it flowing?
You got it, love.
I do?
Yep.
Okay.
Just got that in a little more. See if you can get a little more. Good to go. That's it.
You did good.
That was awesome.
You did
That
good.
was real good.
Thank you, Brian. And yeah, let's take it. I think she'll be okay. Let's go ahead and get her there as quick as we can and try to go the least way with the least curve so we can not bounce off in like this. And I'll do everything else in right.
It's okay. It's okay.
You might want to put some tape on that.
I will.
It's okay. Okay. It's gonna be okay, alright? It's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure out what's wrong, okay?
You did really good.
Do y'all have any clue what could cause Speech to do this all of a sudden?
I really don't. I've been sitting here since you talked, because when we got the text message on the phone that it was for altered LOC, I thought they had a mistake and it was an 80-some-year-old. When they said 8-year-old, I'm like, that can't be right. That can't be right. That's what what we were talking about. That can't be right. That can't be right.
I know this is not normal in a kid.
That's why we're going to try to go ahead and get her up there so we can see it. I don't know. How long did these episodes normally last?
She's never had one where she couldn't talk.
Okay.
She's always been able to talk clearly. The only episode she's had is a few episodes in the past 2 weeks where she saw the colors. She saw the colors last night. She saw the colors the night before last. And then when we took her to the emergency room and they did the CAT scan and it was normal, but they said the CAT scan won't show an infection or inflammation around the nerves. So the doctor said, Angela, even though I'm doing a CAT scan, she told me even before she did the CAT scan, she said CAT scans don't pick up on a lot that could be causing her problems, like temporal seizures, which would be from a bad infection. And and she said that's why she wants an MRI, and she wants her to see a neurologist so they can hook her up to machines right when she's having the attack. Because if she's having a temporal seizure, she'll see the color, she'll hallucinate and see things that aren't there. Like last night she saw people in the house. There was nobody in the house. When we were on the way to the ER, all the ceiling and signs were different color. The doctor said infections in the brain that cause meningitis or encephalitis will cause that. But her symptoms weren't that severe then. She didn't have any trouble speaking or anything. It was just the colors and the hearing thing. So we figured she would be fine for the Monday appointment with the neurologist and then have the MRI because they work the same with the neurologist, the first available triage. And he was getting us in Monday, and then he was going to get the MRI, so we thought we'd be okay till then.
So, it all started around 5 o'clock, is that right?
Correct.
Going on for about an hour now.
Now, the talking problems did not start until after 5:50.
Okay, 5:50.
What time is it now?
Now 6:58.
Because at first she was fine. 5 o'clock when all the stabbing neurological pains hit the right side of her body. It started in her arms, her legs, and her foot. Then she said the right side of her head was hurting. A few seconds later, her eyes were hurting. And then around 5:40 something, I wrote it down. I put my bag up there. I wrote down the time each one happened. I have it on video. I videoed it too. So you can see her talking normal, then you can see her speech slowly going down, and you can see her, she was writing stuff down at first because she said her throat was getting stabbing pains, and her foot had stabbing pains the last few episodes where she was getting the vision problems, but she's never lost focus of her voice. She's always been able to talk, she's always been able to write, she's always known where we were, what everything is, but all of this is new. This all just started happening in the past week.
So she's never had any problems up until like the past week?
None. Absolutely.
That's it?
3 of them. 2 of them were pulled off of her at school. 1 was pulled off her head at the end of the school day. The other one was her teacher pulled it off the back of her knee, and it was all in the same week. And the Lyme and medical doctors are saying this is all Lyme disease and bad co-infections. Babesia, I really want her tested for Babesia today. Bartonella, she tested positive for Bartonella from the tick. But they said she's got a lot of bad co-infections in her and Lyme disease, and they said that will cause all of these neurological symptoms. When I took her to the emergency room last week, they said, Angela, this is all Lyme disease related. You get all of these neurological back problems following the tick bite. I was going to wait before I treated her for anything to rule out anything on the MRI, and they said the same thing, but they said they guarantee it's Lyme disease and co-infections causing this.
One thing about all these is going up there, I mean, they're going to do something, they're not going to wait their money till they get there. I'm going to let you get the history, since you had so much history on her this past week, just because when the stuff started, you know, I know everything just has all been going on for about a week, and I mean, I'm going to take and give them a report as far as when I got here, and then I'll let you give them the history on the past week.
Okay.
So, hopefully we're going to take it, once we get up here on, today we'll get on 56 up here on 96, we'll get on 56, so we'll get up here, be pretty straight shot, then we'll get on 85, and be straight shot, we'll be more starting to get through the turn and stuff. I just wanted to explain to upset her, just want to keep her as calm as we can.
Yeah.
She needs to understand what we're telling her, what we're trying to talk to her. She just can't say anything. She's crying like she's trying to talk. Is that right? Don't you think she's crying?
She has, and you can tell on the video when she started going down, she was talking just fine. As a matter of fact, with her throat, when she started having trouble talking, she wrote on a piece of paper when I was asking her questions, did your throat, you know, are you still seeing things? She saw something in the living room that wasn't there. I don't know what it was. She couldn't tell me. I said, are you still seeing things? was like, and that's when I started asking her, do you know where you're at? That was my first question. I figured she was scared because she didn't know where she was or something, and she didn't know where she was, what day, when her birthday was. You know where you're at now? We're going to go to the hospital, okay? So we can get you all better? We're going to get you all better, okay?
What did you do today?
Playing. Yeah, she was completely normal earlier. But this is how all the neurological stuff does. Even when she sees the color, she could be fine. She was outside riding her bike, running around with the dog. Human style, sweaty, running too much. Just fine. She could be dancing around the house, and then the next thing you know, she'll kind of calm down a little bit, and then the stabbing pains will start. It happened the night we went, last night, it started around after 5 too, both times. All the times she's had these, they've been in the evening or night. I don't know if there's a connection yet, because she hasn't had enough of them. But they've been in the evening so far. It's gonna be okay, alright? We're gonna figure out what's wrong, okay? We're gonna figure out what's wrong, alright? I know, baby. We're gonna